Hey guys, I just wanted to share some thoughts with you. If you're worried about a situation involving other people, or maybe you've got a party to go to and you're worried about the other people that are going to be at this party, or you're it could be anything really, but one thing that can help is to put your focus onto the other people and to see it from the other person's perspective, to stop thinking about yourself basically. And I don't mean stop thinking about yourself, you're selfish, so and so. I don't mean that. It's a technique that you can use that can help to switch up your train of thinking, because a lot of the problems we create for ourselves come from thinking about ourselves too much. And when you take yourself out of yourself, you realize that this game isn't all about us. Then it switches the energy from having the focus on us to what can I give? And that kind of energy takes you out of that story about me and they said this to me, or something that they said, or something that they failed to do. Maybe they failed to contact you, and then you've got this feeling of not being involved. Whatever it is, we become the mind reader in those kind of situations. We try and read that other person's mind, and we come up with all kinds of stuff that isn't the case. And then we later on feel pretty silly when we find out what was really going on for that person. So this can help. Now, try this on. The world is full of individuals. We get this notion about a group of people, and we paint everyone with the same brush. So if you've got something going on at work right now involving individuals, we can think of work as like work being this single entity when it's made up of individuals. So you may think, because you're having a problem with one or two individuals at work, you say that work is bad right now, or I've got to go to work. Break it down. Think, well, what do I mean by I've got to go to work? It's a place where I go, and there are these other individuals in this place, and we work for this guy who's the CEO, who I hope you get where I'm going with this. So try that on. It's helped me to think about the other person and what can I offer that other person. Another thing I've come across regarding when you're having an altercation with someone, maybe they're angry at you for not making a phone call that they feel that you should have made, you can always hit it back to them and say, you're angry at me. Rather than taking on that anger and taking it personally. Or like, for example, I could make a video, someone didn't like it because of something I said, or they think that I'm selfish. This is something I got a few weeks ago. I could hit it back and say, you think I'm selfish? And just leave it at that. Or you're angry at the video I made. Just hit it back to him. That's something I got from Wayne Dyer. I've been listening to him a lot lately. There was something else I wanted to say, and I wrote it down. in my journal here where I write down my thoughts, because when you get a good idea, a new perspective on something that lightens you up, write it down in the moment. Go and find a pen and write it down, because you can lose it and it's like, what was I thinking about? I got really jazzed up about it and then I forgot. Okay, trying to cram too much into the day, staying up to the early hours of the night because you're trying to do everything in one day. Take the steps that you can take that day, and then have a little bit of me time towards the end, even if it's just half an hour of reading your favourite book, doing something that you enjoy towards the end of the day. Get a good night's sleep. That's part of learning how to master time when you think more long term. Taking care of your health, thinking more long term. I think there's a quote from Tony Robbins: we overestimate what we can accomplish in a year and underestimate what we can accomplish in 10 years. I may have got that wrong, but you get my point. Think more long term. Don't try and cram too much into one day. It's a cliche that Rome wasn't built in a day, but it's true. Don't try and do tomorrow's work today. Do today's work today. Get the job done, then you can sit down and have a cup of tea. When we get it arse backwards, we start to feel lost, we feel lethargic, there's no structure. Too much structure is a bad thing. But just the simple thing of get the job done, then the reward afterwards. That's how it works. Clean the dishes now, then sit down and read your book for half an hour. Take care of things. There are things built in, I think, to the creation of the universe. In nature, you got to sow seeds. The farmer has to get up and sow seeds to enjoy some fruit later on. Right now, what's working for me right now is being a bit stubborn, doing things even when I don't feel like doing them, even when I'm not in the mood to do them. I could have quite easily sat downstairs tonight and vegged in front of the TV, but I came upstairs. I thought, no, I'm going to come upstairs. I've been doing these breathing exercises, they're helping me, and I want to keep that habit going. I want to reinforce the good habits that I've started to build. I went to sleep last night and I didn't set the alarm. I naturally woke up at 6:15. I could have gone to bed, but I thought, no, it's like the universe, God has woken me up. It's like I'm being supported. It's like the universe saying, hey Mike, I'm waking you up here. I felt pretty fresh. I went to the bathroom. I thought, I'm going to start the day. A habit of mine has been to climb back into bed, but I thought, no, I'm going to start the day. Splashed some water over my face, and I got a load of work done for my diploma. I felt good about that. I blew up on the juice feast, started eating all the kind of things I said I would never eat. But have you ever heard of organised chaos? Organised chaos is where things are a mess and that. Your room might be a mess, but you take care of the priorities. And you jump back on the horse. Don't cry about it. Say, oh, I ate those things I said I would never. It's like getting in the ring. When you're taking on a big challenge, take on a challenge, something that's going to stretch you, that excites you. And when you take on a challenge like that, it's like getting into the ring. You may take a few punches, You know, one might come out of nowhere and catch you unawares. That's part of the fight, it's part of the battle. And it happens getting in the ring when you're challenging yourself like that. So I hope you got something from that. I hope you're getting something from these videos. I find being natural and just talking into the camera as naturally as I can seems to be helping me. We seem to live other people's ideas. Like, there's ideas out there that, here's one of them, life is a bitch, then you die. And that kind of appears to resolve us of responsibility. There are all these kind of ideas that we've grown up with. Don't live other people's ideas, live your own ideas, just live your truth. Don't share it with everyone. It's like having butterflies under a hat. These nice ideas, when you take off the hat to show everybody, the butterflies fly away. Share your ideas with people who you know have got your best interests at heart. The actor Michael Caine, when he was asked, how did you stay focused? He said that he had an idea of where he wanted to go. And people would say, oh, you know, don't do that. You know, you're not going to make it. And he said, no, I'm going that way. That's where I'm going. And he stood by it. He stuck to his guns, regardless of what the people around him were saying. He knew where he was heading, and he did it. So I'm going to leave it there, folks. I hope you got something from that. Thanks for all your support. As I said on my last video, before the last one, this is a journey that I'm going on. This inspires me. I'm here to inspire and to be inspired. This is like my calling. I want the channel to be here for a long time. The thing with YouTube, I don't have rights over my videos or what they do. So if you haven't done so already, click the link below this video and join my list. And any valuable content that I create, I will send your way. And any services that I provide that I believe will serve you in your self-determination to heal your past, honor your present, and create your future, I will keep you informed. Let's make this an inspired journey. We can all celebrate one day. Peace, guys. Catch us later.